You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazon, a.k.a. El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, aren't we tired with this Twitter beef coming from boxing personnel, huh? Twitter beef, Twitter fights, going back and forth. Man, we want to see fights in the ring, man. We want to see fight in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte going at it at Twitter. Y'all already know that Tyson Fury in a recent interview was talking about, he's going to be fighting Deontay Wilder. He's going to be Deontay Wilder. He's going to go to Dillian Whyte. That's just going to be a stay busy fight. And then he's going to go with Anthony Joshua, then rematch, beat Anthony Joshua, then rematch Anthony Joshua. All this, yeah. Anyway, all that BS. That's just Tyson Fury talking a lot of ish. Now, Dillian Whyte was calling him a cokehead and stuff like that. Cokehead. Now, we all know that Tyson Fury had his little substance abuse and things of that nature after the Klitschko fight or during the Klitschko or before that, whatever. Anyway, but we already know it's documented. He wrote a book about it and things of that nature, right? Overcame his dark side, overcame, he overcame whatever he was going through, right? Or is still trying to overcome. We never know. We will never know what people was going through. Anyway. And then Tyson Fury was calling Dillian Whyte that he got a weak chin and things of that nature. He's weak. And I'm going to say it like this, man. I mean, you could say that Dillian Whyte got a weak chin. But Dillian Whyte could also say that Tyson Fury, you got a weak soul. Because, yeah, you may have overcame certain things in life. But when you want to kill yourself and you could say that you want to commit suicide and you're suicidal, yet you have family, you have a wife, beautiful wife, you got kids, and you got a lot of great things, great people around you. So want to kill yourself, I think that's one of the weakest thing for a human being to even do or think about. Regardless if you're going through whatever you're going through, you're still in the weakest state. You're still in the weakest state. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about like mental illness and bring in the weakness of mental illness, but I always say this: if it's illness, right? If you got fever, and you're ill, you're feeling ill. When you feel ill, you feel weak. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's this thing where, there's people out there that suffer from mental illness and they do not like when people, add weakness within their mental illness. But in the way that I interpret stuff and the way that, I have this dialogue with people is that for me, if you're ill, you're weak. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that that you're a shit person. Nothing like that. If you're ill, you're weak. If I got fever, if I'm coming out of surgery, if I break my ankle, if I'm rehabbing something, at the moment is weak. If you twist your left ankle, right, and it's hurt, ill. You know what I'm saying? You feeling ill. You got the flu. Your body aches. You feel weak. You get it? So I think that Tyson Fury, yeah, you could be talking about Dillian Whyte's chin, but you got a weak soul at the same time, and a weak soul that you gotta sustain being strong. Because you said it that you think about that periodically or things of that nature. You have stated that. So at the end of the day, let's just I think these guys trash talk too much, and it's good for the sport of boxing. It is what it is. I think Tyson Fury is one of the best trash talkers in the game. Yeah, he got a fight with Deontay Wilder, and I think he should focus more on Deontay Wilder and not the Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. I also think that this Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury promotion and all this not even back and forth anymore. I think it's over marinating. I think people are tired of listening to these guys and not stepping in the ring already. I mean, it's about to be like 2 years of all this back and forth, Ayudasa, all that stuff. And for me, at this point, it's getting boring, man. I hope you just get to the fight October 9th. Do what you got to do. If you can overcome Deontay Wilder, I think Deontay Wilder is actually training good. I think he's not really feeding into talking trash and things of that nature. And I think he's doing the right thing at this moment. I wish we would have seen this type of Deontay Wilder from the beginning, and instead of, with the excuses or whatever it is, whatever. I think Deontay Wilder's got the right state of mind. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Deontay Wilder. Yeah, it's training, but at the end of the day, I like what Malik Scott is actually telling Deontay Wilder what to work on. Movement, athleticism. I do think that Deontay Wilder has gotten stagnant and having used his athleticism. I don't think that a Tyson Fury, in my opinion, knowing the background athletically and collegiately from Deontay Wilder, who played basketball, who has played football in the collegiate level and things of that nature, and I can't see why Tyson Fury looks, have shown that he's more athletic in the ring than Deontay Wilder. Now I know in the boxing ring is kind of different, but I do think if Deontay Wilder uses athleticism, dig in the body shots, like I've been saying, because I've been saying, if you follow my videos, I've been saying this since after the first fight, that he should approach going to the body and not head hunting. At the end of the day, you're smaller, so you're not used to fighting this type of enigma. Like a Tyson Fury, you're punching up, so just punch straight, dig to the body. If you got a freakish right hand, that freakish right hand could also, land in the body and do some damage. Barbecue the ribs, do what you got to do. I think that the Tyson Fury is fluctuating up and down weight, and I do think that if you go to the body, I think and start going into the body, I think Deontay Wilder's gonna have success in this in the trilogy. Tyson Fury got to get his mind right. I'm glad that his child is doing okay. Great for the family. I'm always supportive of fatherhood. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, you could say they're great fathers, and that's a good thing. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing, but this Dillian Whyte and things of that nature, going back and forth. I think you're promoting Dillian Whyte. You're just promoting the fight for these guys. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's next for Dillian Whyte, and let's see what's gonna be. Let's see what's gonna transpire on October 9th. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know who y'all think is gonna win, and break it down technically sound. And let me know what y'all feel about how Deontay Wilder is looking. I mean, for if you're a supporter, hater, Deontay Wilder, just let's keep it technically sound. I want to know what you feel about technically wise, what you see from his training regimen. All right, man, this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. Love y'all, God bless, and on to the next.